Hi and welcome. Chris Principe from Financial IT coming to you from Money20 here in Las Vegas, a great host city and an amazing event. It's one of our favorite events that we get to do every year. And this year is really special. It's bigger, it's better, there's more going on. And we're here with one of our great friends and guests, Ashley. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, Ashley. Ashley, please tell us a little bit about what you're doing at Experian.
Yes. Ashley Knight. I'm here at Money20 with Experian. I oversee our data products with a specific focus on alternative data and open banking data to help with consumer decisioning and lending across the credit lifecycle.
You know, so I think a lot of people understand the credit system and all, but you just mentioned something called alternative data. Can you explain that a little bit for us?
Yes. So everyone knows traditional credit data, that is tried and true, and it's a mainstay. It's not going away, highly predictive. Alternative data is quite a buzzword in the market, right? Because it goes beyond traditional credit information, and it's considering data that is alternative, such as buy now, pay later information, as well as data to help with matching and identity resolution, and one of my favorite topics, open banking data. So alternative data, the best way to think about it is data that goes beyond traditional credit and can provide an additional view on a consumer's financial health, their spend patterns, preferences, and behaviors.
So I imagine that when you incorporate all the standard data that traditionally has been used with alternative data, that there's benefits both to the lender and to the person borrowing.
Absolutely. There are so many benefits. Not only does it provide this other view of a consumer and their financial health, but it is highly predictive in terms of assessing risk. In fact, when leveraging cash flow data, lenders can see an improvement in their risk models by up to 25%.
So let's put that in perspective. We're basically say 25% less loss?
Potentially.
Potentially, so that's huge.
Yes, and say the other benefit outside of better assessing risk is identifying more consumers to be able to score. So there are 70 million consumers in North America that are underserved, that do not have access to traditional credit, either because they are thin file consumers, they have no credit, or they're new to country. And so that population could get access to mainstream credit by leveraging and permissioning access to their cash flow data.
So that's interesting to me also, because that's 70 million, which to me is a huge number. You know, are people that are using alternative methods, I would imagine, which alternative data can pick up.
Absolutely, yes. And open banking is just one piece of data. The industry overall is assessing other data elements to better assess risk. And Experian is at the forefront in pulling in new data assets to truly help consumers and lenders make the most responsible lending decisions.
So a lot of innovative stuff here, and we're at Money20, which really is all about innovation and what's new and what's next. And what brings you and Experian here to Money20?
I mean, you're right. Money20 is so energizing, and there's so much thought leadership and innovation, and really you leave here feeling so inspired to do so much more in the industry. And so I am so thrilled to be part of Money20 this year. With Experian, we are a sponsor at Money20, and we have had several sessions ranging from fraud to cash flow and marketing as well. So we're here really to get to know more of what's happening in the industry and also share how Experian is leading the way in really key important topics such as fraud, such as alternative data, and more.
So that just tags right into where I want to go next, leading the way. So Ashley, tell us, what's the future for Experian? What's the future for the industry? What can we expect new coming down the road?
So there's a lot coming down the road, and I would say first and foremost, the future of underwriting is going to continue to include traditional core credit data. It is highly predictive. It's known data asset, and that is just, it's not going to go away. The future, though, is new data. It's AI and agentic AI, and accelerating in the adoption of data and understanding data through these new means, and leveraging it to make better lending decisions to help more consumers and really improve the overall ecosystem for the industry.
Well, I'll tell you, for me, it's amazing what you've talked about, and it just gives me the whole feeling that Experian really is just looking to broaden the market for people to have accessibility to financial services.
Yes.
So I'd like to thank you, Ashley, very much for spending some time with us at Financial IT. Really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great Money 2020.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great.